Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and it looks like everything is actually working okay for a change. I've had a pretty good morning so far, getting everything ready for the town hall. It is fantastic to see you all. Now, before I get too far into this, we now have a Discord server, thanks to my friend Triton Wolf. He helped me set it up last night, so if you want to head on over there, there is a link in the description. Click on that and that'll give you a chance to jump in there and have a chat with everyone else while we're doing this. But I will still be taking questions only from the YouTube chat itself, just to kind of, get around any kind of confusions. Keeping track of one chat can be hard enough. So yeah, I'm happy to see you all here this morning. Some of you will be able to notice I have a bright big red vein in my eye. Unfortunately, a little tired today. I had work last night and ended up working quite late and didn't get home till late, and I'm up pretty early. Actually, it's not too bad. It's 8 o'clock here in New Zealand at the moment. We had our daylight savings kind of tick over, so the times aren't as bad. The time difference isn't as much for where we're kind of setting these time zones. But right, okay, so news. Probably the biggest news I have to share with you all is that this is going to be the last town hall that I'm doing here in New Zealand for a year. Yeah, and it's a pretty big deal for me. I haven't been away from my home country for that amount of time before, but some of you will know that myself and my wife are moving over to Toronto, Canada in November. We're actually flying out of New Zealand on the 2nd of November, so I'll be heading out of here then, and I'm really excited. It's going to be a hell of a adventure. I just saw someone talked about the hair. Yeah, so I actually did dye my beard, but the problem with beards is that it doesn't hold as well for some reason. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. So come November, I'm going to be heading off from New Zealand to Toronto. We're going to be living there for a year, give or take, if everything goes well. And this is going to be my primary focus while we're over there. I'm going to be putting all my time into this channel because it's where I want to be. It's what I want to be doing. And I can't wait to be able to do more with this. That's the biggest thing. Just, getting the chance to be able to do more. Rip New Zealand, Chip. Yep, rip New Zealand. No, I definitely will be back. I will be back. I say that, but I guess you can never know sometimes when you're traveling abroad. But they'll kick me out first. My visa only lasts for a year, so I have a year, and that's about it. But so come the next town hall, I will actually be in a different country, which means that it'll probably be slightly delayed because I'm shipping my PC over, but I'm shipping it over in parts. I've kind of come up with a plan, because shipping a whole PC from one side of the world to the other isn't easy. So I've come up with a plan. I'm going to take it all apart. And just take the components, really, because the case is the most heaviest thing. And so if you're trying to bring a case to another country, and luckily the case is usually the cheapest part of a setup. So I'm going to be buying a new case when I get over there, and I'll be doing it as quick as possible. But who knows, I might end up just doing the town hall on my laptop. That might just be the easiest way to do it. But yeah, I'm excited and I'm nervous about it, if I'm being honest, because it is a big change, and obviously I'm going to back up everything online and on hard media back here in New Zealand before we go, just in case anything happens, just in case my bag goes missing. Because if I lose Leon and Logan to airlines, I will not be happy, and obviously everyone else. But yeah, the two that I've put the most time into, that would I think that would destroy me. So no, there will be lots of backups, so there won't be any chance of those things going missing. But so this month now, October, is gonna be my last month here, so it's a lot of preparation, making sure that all the boxes are ticked, getting extremely expensive travel insurance, and other than that, we're pretty much good to go. Some of you will have seen vlogs on the channel before. I've done a few vlogs in the past, and I've done a few vlogs with my wife recently, and I'm pretty excited to announce that I'm going to be starting a second channel for that reason, because I know some of you do like to watch the vlogs, others of you might not like to watch the vlogs, so I feel like having a second channel for it is just going to be better all around. And then, you know, people that are just interested in vlogs will be able to watch it as well. So I'm going to be keeping you up to date with what's kind of going on there as well. But that's going to be me and Mrs. Rycon. We're going to be doing our thing. We've done our first one recently, and I'm really happy with it. It's come out really, really cool. But because it's going to be such a big change for us, I thought it would be perfect to vlog the whole process of us moving to another country and kind of getting settled. Booty, which server will we be playing Miscreated on? Yeah, so some of you will have seen in the updates, we are going to be playing Miscreated after the Town Hall has finished. I will let you guys know the server once I actually jump on, so I'm gonna start a separate stream, and in that stream I'll have all the information for where we're gonna play and what we're gonna do. But it's essentially gonna be a live version of Miscreated. Some of you will have seen the video yesterday, so episode 8 I think it was went up, and that's up to date. That's where I was up until a few days ago, so we're going to be jumping right in on the back of that episode 8, so I'm hoping to be able to meet up with you, some of you there. Hello Shirley, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, so we are going to be, we're going to be killing some mutants together and perhaps killing some other people. You'll see, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, unfortunately with Miscreated, those of you who have seen the episode will know that I did have to start again and start on a new server. But that server's been pretty good so far. Those of you who have seen the episode will have known. Okay, yes, will it be alive? Well, that will be live, yes. Okay, so let's do some questions. RP Encouraged, yeah, RP Encouraged is in the title from memory, because that's the thing. Keeping track of them, because that's unfortunate with Miscreated. You can't favorite things yet. You can't favorite servers, so yeah, it can take a bit of getting used to. Burritos, hey, you made it. We've literally only just started, so yeah, nice. Waking up 6 minutes before the stream. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can Walker? Can I eat a spicy thing as well? We'll see how we go. I won't do any ghost pepper challenges for a while. I think last time I actually told you guys about my incident with hot sauce and how bad that went. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that had those same peppers in them, or at least ones that are really ridiculously hot. Can I sing as one of what would I sing though? What would I sing, Snake? What would I sing? And I don't even know. I don't even know. Surely, hopefully we will get more Leon. No, actually not hopefully. Definitely we will get more Leon next weekend. Some of you will have seen my update video. So I've been working on this Fallout 4 series for a little while now. Hello. There we go. Camera's back. And it's been really difficult. Like, if I'm being honest, it's been really difficult. Because it's not my usual style of video. I've kind of done it like a movie. So a lot of the role plays, Scott, hey. Shout out to Scott. So Scott Andrews, aka Triton Wolf, has put together the Discord server that we're running today. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, go and say hello. Right, yeah, so jumping back on track, where was I? What was I talking about? This is a problem with my mind. Yes, talking about Fallout 4, yeah. So it's a lot different from how I've done series before, because usually with the role plays, you know, we have like a cinematic intro and a cinematic outro, but with the Fallout 4 one, it's like a cinematic the entire way through, so the whole thing is kind of shot like a film, and to do that with animations is quite difficult, especially where the animations haven't been quite built into the game yet. They're there, but you just have to do everything manually, so me trying to find like what an idol is, it's difficult. It's definitely difficult. Is my shirt an advertisement or coincidence? No, I actually just felt like wearing it today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to jump in here really quick, and I'm going to make you a moderator, my friend. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, it's just a coincidence. Just got it on today. Anyone here got Terraria? Yeah, I've got Terraria, but I haven't really done it before. And Walker, will I do a female character RP? Well, I guess I was kind of role-playing as Noah back in the day on Cataclysm, but Yes, yes. Actually, the one of the mini series that I've got planned for Fallout 4, and this is the thing, I'm going to split them up a little bit because I know how long they take now. Um, but yes, there will be the main character in that will be a female character, so that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to exploring that character as well. So at the moment, I've got three mini-series planned for Fallout 4. And so these three mini-series are going to lead into the actual full-on roleplay itself. So they're kind of like a prologue for who I think are going to be three really important characters to the story. Just the way that just their backgrounds more than anything, and how they will affect the main character. Yeah, yeah. Quick water break. But as far as how that's coming along, it's coming along really well. But it's just taking more time than I thought it would when I first started it, because I guess I didn't have a bearing on how difficult it was going to be, because I'd done it before. So I had a few episodes that were, cinematic heavy, but I hadn't done one that was just a full cinematic. And I figured, because the episodes are shorter, they're about 10 minutes in length, I figured, 10 minutes versus the usual hour that I record. But usually when I'm doing the normal role plays, there isn't as much editing involved. Like there is bits and pieces, but nowhere near as heavily as I'm having to do it with this. So yeah. Little gamer, do Skyrim Remastered. Yeah. You're doing forced updates, Scott. Yeah, no, I know, it's not fun. Yeah. So Skyrim Remastered. I'm not sure about Skyrim Remastered yet. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how it goes, because we don't know. We don't know enough about Skyrim Remastered, what it's gonna be yet. Because I don't know if it's just gonna be a graphic overhaul or not, or if it's gonna be, if it's going to have more to it, if it's going to change anything else, physics, etc. I'm not sure. And we also don't know how it's going to affect mods as well. So, I mean, obviously some mods you won't need anymore. You won't need as many graphical mods. You probably won't need to be running an ENB, but that's the thing, is like it's obviously going to be a similar engine to what Fallout 4 is using. And Fallout 4 looks great, but it looks even better with an ENB, so I probably still end up using an ENB anyway, so it kind of defeats the purpose of the remastered. And also, I guess the reason I was excited about Skyrim Remastered was because it was a chance. The thing is, I'm not a console gamer, but it was a chance for console gamers to get their hands on those mods, and Sony. I guess it's not fully Sony, it's a Sony Bethesda thing, but yeah, it's a big mess up. It's a really big mess up, and yeah, not cool. 12 gauge. Are there going to be different role players for the miniseries? I'm doing it all myself again in true Rycon fashion, but I feel like I've done it convincingly enough in a way where it doesn't sound just like me. Actually, in saying that though, no, I do have Mrs. Rycon. She is voicing one of the characters for it, so there you go. We will have a different voice in there as well. Sean believes that Scott Andrews is a clone of Rycon. Well, actually, many of our friends would probably agree with that. Yeah. Booty, your Skyrim already looks better than the remastered. Yeah, I mean, it probably does. I feel like mine does as well. Obviously, it takes a while to kind of get it to that point, but I'm not sure. What about Riley? Yeah, so Riley is definitely still continuing. It's on hold while I'm working on this first mini-series. So I will be diving straight back into the Fallout 4 survival series. And I'm hoping I won't be too rusty, because obviously it's been a little while since I've played the game just normally, rather than trying to shoot a movie with it. But yeah, Riley is definitely coming back. She's by no means gone. And I don't think we'll be seeing her gone for a while, unless I'm just, because I'm super rusty, I go in and make a big mistake. But I'm sure I won't. I'm just hoping I haven't jinxed myself now. Yeah. Okay, alright. Are there studios that can help you with animations? I'm not sure, because, Yeah, it's more like just trying to utilize the animations that are in the game itself. But yeah, I guess the difficult thing is just trying to do it all myself. It's quite hard. Like, it's the first time that I'll admit that it has been really quite taxing. Yeah, it's taken quite a bit to, well, to just get used to the process and try and get through it. Walker, this is Elliot's bandana. It is indeed. That was lightning, yeah, so I just saw a flash a second ago, and now I'm hearing thunder, so things might get thunderous, guys and gals. Looks like a storm's brewing outside. Yeah, because I saw a flash, and I thought for a second that my lights might have freaked out, or that there might be an electrical fire, but hey, yeah. I guess I looked pretty calm at the time, so yeah, I try and stay calm under pressure as much as possible. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, alright, so do we want to dive into some questions? Do we want to try and get some of them rolling? It looks like there's a fight going on between Chip and Sean. Nice, nice. Same question as Chip, Robot Peter. What was Chip's question? I haven't seen a hell of a lot of questions. Yes, Chris, a storm is a-coming. A storm's brewing. It's rolling in now. I don't suppose you have that over your way, Scott, do you? No? No? Well, if you don't, it's probably coming for you. I'm just warning you in advance. Yes, Booty, Losum at half past. We will find out who the Legionnaire of the month is. Well, in, gosh, only 22 minutes now. It's actually kind of rolling by pretty fast. Chip is, well, I guess Chip, you are the mascot in a way. I mean that in the nicest sense possible. You are our mascot, and a fantastic one at that. Just Random Games, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. Yeah, it's going well. And another flash of lightning, so more thunder is coming. Oh dear. Will the actual Fallout 4 be normal first-person style and not movie style? Yeah, so the actual Fallout 4 RP will be my traditional style of role-playing, which is, you know, obviously there are cinematic moments, but most of it is told from the first-person perspective, just because I feel like that's kind of my way of doing it, because obviously machinimas have been out there for a really long time, and I kind of feel like this is what I do. This is this is my style of role-playing. And I kind of really do enjoy the first-person style of it, because then I can act a lot more with the actual head movements of the character and the rest. And because sometimes third-person can be quite limiting, because you can't convey, weirdly enough, you can't convey as much emotion with the animations that are in the game. But I feel like you can convey so much more emotion just with your mouse. Like, weirdly enough, just by the tilting of the character's head and the rest, like, you can actually do a decent amount with it. Like, I feel like the series that I've kind of done that best has been the Outlast series, because obviously you never see the character in that. It's always first person perspective, and there is no way to go third. So the entire thing is told from that first person perspective, so a lot of it has to be just the kind of movements that you make and how you control the body. Any more news on Zealand? Well, some of you will have seen, well, actually I think probably most of you have seen by now, the announcement that I made on the channel. If you haven't yet, go and check it out. I am creating my own pen and paper role-playing game, and it's coming along really, really well. We have some playtests ready, so I will be making another announcement video about that, and I will be having a link up for that. Well, I'll probably send it through to a number of you, just so I have your contact details so that you can fire me back information as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you all think of it, because it's essentially it's a game that myself and my friends want to play. So I feel like those, like, I'm obviously being biased here, but I feel like those are some of the best kind of games. You know, when you have a developer who's making a game that they want to play, like, this is my perfect game. And I'm trying to make it as fun as possible. And the playtests are really about just testing the water, just testing how different rule sets work, and then I think eventually just finding out what is fun and what isn't fun. But the good thing about this is that, you know, it's all a lot of the rule sets and stuff. It can be optional, so it's all up to your game master as to what they use and what they don't use. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what you all think of it, because it's gonna be a hell of a game. It's gonna be really, really good. All right, what's going on in chat? Will I consider playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on the channel? I'm not sure. I feel like I'd kind of need to go for the other Witcher games first. I've done one or two, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the Witcher games, because they're really good and they're really, really well made, but it just never really has quite gelled with me. Question from Justin: do you think that your real life experience as a cameraman has affected your video making style? 100%, 100%. So I've been a camera operator before I was doing this. So I went to film school and I got a diploma in editing. So I started off, wow, that rain is heavy. I started off in post-production, and I worked as an editor for about a year, and then ended up kind of moving into a role where I was doing both. I was editing and I was operating a camera, because the good thing about my film school was that it didn't matter what you wanted to major in, you had to do every single role when you first started. So you had to do sound, you had to do camera, you had to do production, you had to do directing, which was really good, because then you had producers who then, you know, they'd have to do a shoot as a audio operator, and then that kind of gives them you know, that perspective, the perspective of what it's like to be an audio operator. So it's really good for producers. But the good thing for us is that it gave us skills to use outside of it. And so I started doing you know, little bits and pieces, you know, camera side, and then I just started to enjoy it more and more and more. I love editing, but I found that I don't like editing for other people as much as I like editing for myself. So I started shooting, and I've been doing it ever since then. But it 100% has changed. Well, it 100% influences the way that I shoot my stuff in game, because it's kind of like a cameraman's dream, because you're always limited in a space as an operator. Because, you know, if you're just using a tripod, you've only really got, well, two axes of motion. You've got, you know, you've got your tilt and you've got your pan. So you've got two different ways you can really kind of be going, and then obviously directional in between there. But when you're on a jib, you obviously have a whole new range of motion. But then if you had a three-dimensional environment, where you have a camera that's just floating, it literally is a cameraman's dream, because you can just go anywhere, you can shoot it in any way you want. You don't have to be swapping out lenses, because you can just change the field of view of the camera. It's really, yeah, it's great as a camera operator to be able to have a virtual camera and just be able to do anything with it. And I feel like I've really had an awesome play with that in this Fallout 4 miniseries, because out of everything I've ever shot before on YouTube and out, I feel like it's the best stuff I've ever shot, just in terms of like how cinematic it is and the composition of the shots. I feel like it's pretty damn awesome. Angel Tiger, what's my opinion of the Lion King live action remake? I actually quite enjoyed the Jungle Book remake. I thought it was quite good. So if they do something in the same vein as that, I feel like it could work. Yeah, I mean, Disney are doing live action films of all their other films. They started, you know, they were doing Cinderella, they're now doing Beauty and the Beast. So I think, yeah, why not the Lion King? It would be interesting as hell, but I feel like they kind of proved this Jungle Book that they could make it work with kind of like, yeah, photorealistic characters rather than stylized characters, you know, using like real animals that look real. Like, you know, they're not changing their faces at all to make them kind of more human. They just literally look like the animals, which is pretty amazing. Mystic, Rycon, thoughts on space sims? Space sims in general? Well, the space sim that I'm most interested in at the moment and most excited for is without a doubt, it just went out my head, Star Citizen. I mean, I've been excited about Star Citizen for so long, and after the kind of the recent video that they released of it, it just got my hype all the more higher. Just so damn excited for that, because the potentials for role-playing in that game are just like absolutely endless, because there's so much you can do in it, but it's also just how yeah, just the way that everything works. It's all in the game world itself. That's what I love, is that it's completely immersive. There's no break from it where you go to a menu or something like that. All the menus and stuff are actually built into the game world in terms of you using your holo glass and stuff like that. It just makes sense, and it means that you can really get into it. Walker, Leon versus the Doom Marine, who would win? It's a tough call. That's a tough call. I guess it depends, because usually, like, between Leon and Logan, I'd say, if Logan's at range, he'd be able to beat Leon, but Leon up close, he'd be able to beat him. But I still feel like Leon would be able to get the better of the Doomarine. If he had that chainsaw, though, I might be a little concerned, but I'd like to think that Leon would be able to shout him down and smash him into pieces. Yeah. Question for Leon: would you become a vampire if it meant you wouldn't be a werewolf anymore? I feel like I can answer that one as myself. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. It's like it's swapping one curse for another, and I guess better the devil you know. I feel like that's how it would be with Leon. I don't think he would go down that path. He's kind of been offered that before. Rycon did kind of put that on the table, and he kind of turned that down right away. So, yeah. If Miscreated messes up, will we do DayZ or Left 4 Dead? Probably. Maybe DayZ. Who knows? Maybe DayZ. Maybe. Will Riley be going to Nuka World? Yes, she most definitely will. We still need to do Point Lookout. Oh, damn it. Brain, you're failing me. Our other DLC. Far Harbor. Okay, I got it. Far Harbor. It came back, yeah. Liam. Sorry, Liam. Were you ever interested in sports, like as a kid or even now? Yep. I've kind of come in and out of sports. I used to do a lot of judo back in the day. Kind of my proudest moment in my sporting history was I managed to get to be second in New Zealand at one point. So went to the New Zealand champs, came second, and it was a tough fight. I almost got there, but I used to be pretty good back in the day. I think Scott can attest to that. But I kind of gave it up after a while because I just didn't enjoy it as much anymore, and I didn't want to pursue it as like a super competitive thing. Like, I didn't want to be representing like the country. This wasn't what I was interested in. I was having fun learning it, and the fun kind of went out of it when people started trying to just control it a little bit too much. So I stopped doing that after a little while. Sean, the Undertale, yes. So Undertale is 100% going to happen, but it's probably not going to happen until I'm in Toronto, because I'm going to be doing a joint playthrough with my wife. So both me and her are going to be playing through Undertale together. And the cool thing with that is that she isn't a gamer at all, like just not a gamer at all. So I think it'll be really interesting having her in there with me, making some of these tough decisions that you kind of get put up against in Undertale. And luckily, it's still completely blind for me. I haven't really seen much. I've only heard really good things. So, yeah. Robo Peter, what was your first pen and paper? So my first pen and paper game that I played. Oh, that's what you're asking, eh? What was your pen and paper first? Yeah. So my first pen and paper game I ever played was D&D, 4th edition. Yeah, 4th edition. So I was playing that with Scott Andrews in the comments here. We played that campaign for, what was it, like 2 or 3 years, I think? Yeah, close to. So, yeah. Once Outlast 2 comes out, would you roleplay it or let's play it? Well, I guess it all depends, Chris. I want to be able to roleplay it, but from the demo and all of everything that we've seen so far, it looks like it's going to have a voice protagonist pretty much throughout the entire thing. There might be a way that I can change it. There might be a way that I can kind of try and remove it, playing around with the game files, but I'm not 100% yet. I don't know whether or not it'll be possible. I would love it to be possible, but I don't know whether it is. So, worst case scenario, we will do a let's play of it, and I'm sure it'll still be really good fun, but Yeah, yeah. Hey Tim, what's up? What's up? Okay. Sirius. I'm guessing it's Sirius. I hope I've got that right. Do you ever get to the point where you maybe do the wrong voice when you're recording? No, I mostly stay in character, stay in the voice. But there are definitely bloopers, and I try and hold on to them as much as I can. I don't always get them out though, but yeah, there definitely are some fails sometimes. But I tend to not lose voices because once I'm in a character's voice, it just sticks around for a while. But god damn, the Doom guy's voice just kills me. That's literally the only thing I can do. Like, so if I'm recording for a day, I'll always make sure I do Doom last because my voice is just gone afterwards. Yeah. Does that mean that Mrs. Rycon is going to be in the town hall as well after Undertale? Possibly. Possibly. Have you ever broke RP in a game like Outlast when a jump scare jumps up? No, because like I feel like in Outlast especially, those scares are real. Like the thing is, like, I don't know when they're coming, and yeah, I feel like the character is just as surprised as me. There hasn't ever been a part where I've had to stop the game. The only times I have to stop the game when I was doing Outlast was because I was literally about to faint, because there is so much heavy breathing that I do and so much, like, obviously screaming and the rest, that I actually start to hyperventilate and I start to lose my sight. Like, I actually start to black out. And so there are a few times when, like, say for example, Miles or Wayland, like when they're like hide underneath a bed or something like that, sometimes I would actually pause the game because I'd have to just like pause, sit back for a little bit, and just breathe, because yes, I know I will be announcing the Lotum very, very soon. Yeah, because I was actually blacking out. So those are the only times. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, and yeah, I broke character in Cataclysm when the green screen fell. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me, because I thought someone was coming into the room. Yeah. David, how did me and Mrs. Rycon meet? So me and Mrs. Rycon met quite a few years ago now at gosh, it's almost 9 years now. Holy crap. That's gone really fast. So I actually think it is 9 years ago. So 9 years ago now, we met at film school. So first day we met was like our orientation day. So that's how we met, and we became friends, and the rest is kind of history from there. I'll tell you the full story with her sometime. Okay, what do you think? Is it about time? Is it time for us to announce the Lotum, the Legionnaire of the month? What do we think? I think it is. I think it is time to announce. Time to make it known. I'd like to thank Malum, who has been our Lotum for all of this month. The month September? Yes, September. It's been September. Gosh, yeah, my brain is a mess this morning. So, Malum created our subreddit and has been maintaining the subreddit and has done an absolutely brilliant job. But Malum, your reign as Lotum has come to an end, and it is time for us to announce another. So I will go ahead and lower the flag. It has been lowered. Thank you, your watch has come to an end. And it is time to announce a new Legionnaire of the month. And this is when my fingers crossed have got it actually set up. It should be working. Okay, so drum roll please. It looks kind of strange. The Legionnaire of the month is Booty Platuti. Now, I'm sure some of you might have been able to guess that, but Booty has done a brilliant job as well. He has been the person to set up and run and maintain our Steam community, along with a number of other moderators. But Booty, it was your idea in the first place, and I think it was a fantastic idea at that. Because honestly, I didn't think of it. I never thought of it as a as an extension of our community into the gaming world. I think it's a great idea, and there's already like 100, more than 100 of you on there. So if you haven't joined the Steam group yet, go ahead, head down there, and yeah, have a good time. We'll be planning different events, like our first one today, and yeah, there you go, Booty. Congratulations, well done. Also, those of you who haven't, we have a Discord as well. Link is in the description. Head on over there, jump in the chat, have fun, have a chat with everyone else. Before and after, I will actually jump into the Discord as well. So if you want to have just a kind of, not a one-on-one, more like a 10 or 20-on-1 conversation, we'll be able to do that as well. Everyone's giving Booty a round of applause. Nice, nice. There we go. Shiny, yes, yep, we will definitely have more Riley. Riley is just on hold until this first miniseries is out. Oh, look at that, Booty. You've even been upgraded on Discord to Lotum. Thank you very much, Triton Wolf. Thank you, Scott. Sean. Sean, I'm so sorry. One day, Sean, one day. I think what we might start doing for Legionnaire of the Month is, if it's tight, we'll have a battle to the death in Rust or something like that. So we'll make some kind of arena, and yeah, there we go. David, did I have a think about the mail you sent me? I don't know if I've seen that yet or not. Angel, did Gary record the lines with me? No, actually, he just kind of asked me? God damn. He asked me a number of questions about kind of the direction where the story was going, and I think that he intuitively knew where the story was kind of going, and he recorded just a whole heap of lines for me, which was absolutely fantastic. Did a really good job. Walker, during the Outlast RP, was I really crying? It was acting, but yeah, there have been a few times. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know if there haven't been any times where I've been doing anything on here where I actually have kind of been brought to tears. But I tell you, man, like, I have definitely teared up multiple times while playing games, and I kind of just getting hit with now just thinking back. I think the one that got me the most was Mass Effect 3. Man, I was a mess after Mass Effect 3 because I loved my character. My Shepherd, she was just fantastic at what she did, and I won't go into too much depth about that ending, but it was good, and man, did I feel it. I really felt it. Super Meat Boy RP. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah, Dick. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Sorry, I know that was very vague. That was Destritus. I think it was Destritus. Sorry, trying my best to get that done. Rust RP reacts to dicks everywhere. Yeah, see, doing a Rust roleplay would be kind of difficult unless it was like a set-up kind of community in Rust. I guess it kind of makes sense if you were trying to think of it as like a Hunger Games style of game, in a way where, you know, people are trapped on an island and they have to just try and survive. Yeah. I'm just looking at what you were saying then, Scott. Yeah. That's true. I have to say that's definitely true. Yeah, so an Oblivion roleplay. Oblivion is definitely on the cards as well. Oblivion and Morrowind. But yeah, I guess I'm not sure which I would do first. I think I'd leave that up to the rest of you. I'd let you all decide which direction that we'd want to go in with that. But yeah. Oh, Booty, yeah, alright, okay, alright, there you go. Block user, that's what you wanted me to do, right? You wanted me to block you, is that, no, that wasn't it? Okay. The culling, yeah, like the culling, yeah, so I love the culling. I think the culling is a freaking fantastic game. I actually played it quite often. I haven't recently, so I don't know if there've been many changes for a while, but I really enjoy the culling. I've actually played that quite a bit with Scott. Yeah, Dark Souls RP, definitely. I mean, these things are all on the cards. I actually really want to go back at some point to Vampire Masquerade. I really enjoyed doing that, but that roleplay kind of fell apart, unfortunately, because of yeah, just weird issues with it. But I think it's actually much more stable now. There's been a massive unofficial patch that's come along with it, and yeah, I feel like there would be a chance to get that going again sometime. But I've promised other things as well. Like I know I've promised Dishonored, and I can't wait to do that character because it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, again, that's just it's a time related thing. But I'm hoping, you know, with time kind of opening up with Toronto, with this move that's happening, I'm going to be able to do these things. I'm going to be able to do these other series because I'll be doing this full time all the time. Because at the moment I'm still kind of part time working up until we leave. But yeah, I'll be going ham. An Ark Survival RP, yeah, Robot Peter. It would be a challenge, definitely. But again, like that's another one that I'd like to look at eventually. I think it'd be quite cool to do a short. Well, I mean, it could be short, but like doing a role play through those different survival games, maybe with a different character each time. Who knows? Because obviously life can be quite fleeting in those games. You can die quite quick. But yeah, I mean, one that I've wanted to do for the longest time is to do a full-on Daisy role play. So I think that I'd do that. I think I'd definitely like to do that. Bacon, Fallout 3 is on a break at the moment because the last episode was the season 2 finale. Season 3 will be coming back soon. It will be coming back before I head off to Toronto. So it's going to be back within this month. But yeah, so I tend to just do season breaks. So after there's been a season finale, I usually let it sit for like a good few months or so. One of the reasons is that it gives people a chance to catch up and get back up to date. But also it just gives me a chance to have a little bit of separation, just step away the game for a little bit and then come back completely fresh. Because I think if I just keep on doing it on too regular of a basis, sometimes it can become a little too monotonous. It never does. I mean, the thing is, like, I've been doing Logan's Tale for 3 years now, so if I didn't enjoy doing it, I would have stopped a long time ago. But yeah, it's just good to have those little breaks in between because it just makes it more. Yeah, you come back fresh, and I feel like you can make better decisions, and it's yeah. I think you get what I mean. I'm just reading Justin's question about a Khajiit roleplay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess that's the thing. Yeah, so they do have their third person style of speaking. I think it probably would be that. I guess more traditional kind of Khajiit. Space Invaders roleplay. God. Yeah, would see. Yeah. Aiden, if I was to do a Bloodborne RP, it would have to be after I've done Dark Souls because. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a Dark Souls roleplay for the longest time. Yeah, I can't wait to get the chance to get that going. Yeah, Chip, we'll talk about the kisses later. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just trying to have a look for a little bit of a backlog here. See what else we've got kind of going on. Technozan, is there anywhere you should be looking for info on Zealand? Pretty much here at the moment, here on Facebook and on Stormforge Productions Facebook page. So we will be releasing information there and on here, and pretty much whenever there is anything that you need to know, any updates or anything like that, I will be posting them here on the channel. So there'll be a video that goes alongside with it. Axel, do I play Pokemon Go? Yes, I do. I haven't actually played it in a little while, but me and Mrs. Rycon, we like to go out and do some Pokemon hunting. She's so much better than me. She's so much high. Her level is so much higher than mine. Her Pokemon CP is just crazy in comparison to mine. She's absolutely kicking my ass. Yeah, so there you go. Lots of teasing for the past weeks and especially today. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm very excited with Zealand. I can't wait for you all to have a look at it and yeah, have some fun. Is Reigns finished? No, it's definitely not finished. It is coming back. Unfortunately, just had an absolutely crazy week with Fallout 4, trying to get as much of that done as possible. Taking up so much time, and disk space as well. That's probably one of the crazy factors is. Yeah, the disk space is, for what's a 10-minute video, the amount of footage that gets shot is it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Aiden, I think if I did do a Dark Souls roleplay, it probably would be Dark Souls 1, just because that's still my favorite. I feel like for me, it goes Dark Souls 1, 3, then 2. I enjoyed the gameplay a lot more in Dark Souls 3. I think they refined it and they got it to a point where it is really, really good. But yeah, I think we would end up doing them in order for each one. Walker, more bloopers. I will do my best. Yeah. I'll do my best to capture them, but I also do my best to not cause them. So we'll see how that goes. Chronicles of Illyria, Coladad. I actually do know a little bit about Chronicles of Illyria. Scott Andrews in the comments, he's been telling me a lot about it. Actually over like the last year and a half or so. Booty, where do I get music for my videos? So all my music comes from Epidemic Sound. Really good royalty-free website. It is a subscription service, but yeah, it works out really well for me. And they just have a massive library. Not sponsored by them in any remote sense of the word. Just, yeah, that's where it all comes from, pretty much. Yeah. Sirius, what do I have a degree in? I have a diploma in film post-production. So that's kind of where my editing side of things comes in. But how did I learn to do the dialogue for all of our roleplays? So I don't script anything. I don't write anything down. A grunt compilation for Leon? Yeah, we will definitely have to do one eventually. Hey, maybe one of you guys could do that. I'd like to see a grunt compilation of Leon's greatest grunts. Yeah. God. Yeah, so no scripting. I do it all live, and it's something that I've just done for a really long time. I've always felt like I've had pretty strong improvisational skills, and this has really helped just kind of like get me better at improvising. And the only kind of script writing I'd say I do, like the script writing that I've done for Fallout 4, I do it when I'm in the car. So if I'm driving into the city, I usually have like a 40-minute drive or so, and I'll just get my phone rolling, and I'll literally just talk through a script in my mind. Like I'll start writing it just with my voice, and I'll just kind of, I'll put like audio notes for myself in there, but most of them are just completely done on the fly. Yeah, I don't write anything down, and yeah, I mean, it's a difficult way. Well, it's difficult and it's a not difficult way of doing it. It just means that I need to keep a lot up in my head. Like I just need to keep track of stuff. Yeah. Chris, Leon, would you make friends with a werewolf if you wanted to? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he would, because that's the thing, is like, I guess one of the rare things is that we haven't actually seen Leon interacting with someone that's openly a werewolf, someone that he knows is a werewolf. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he would be with that. But that is something that we are going to explore. Jonas, have I ever played Unturned or Stardew Valley? I haven't played Unturned, but I have played Stardew Valley for a little bit, and I realized it was one of those games where if I started playing it for too long, it would just eat up all my time, and so I promptly uninstalled it. Liam, I think I'm going to make myself crazy with all these voices in my head? I feel like I'm already pretty crazy, so I think that's okay. I think I'm safe. Yeah, but talking about that, funnily enough, I think it was like last week sometime, it was in the morning, I woke up my wife because I was talking very loudly as Leon. And I only vaguely remember it, and I kind of got woken up by her later on. She was like, yeah, so Leonidas joined us this morning, and I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, so there you go. I think Leon's been slipping in occasionally as well. Sirius, I was thinking, since you found the channel, that you love it because it was scripted, because when you were attacking the vigilance. Yeah, so the whole vigilance thing, that was something that just kind of came out. Like, that was something that came from the game. So I just saw that kind of scenario, and I realized, I was like, oh, okay, so this is how Leon would react to this, or this is how the beast would react to this. Yeah. Okay, camera's back. Oh, okay, it's back. Yes, hello. Okay, all right, there we go. Nice. Oh dear. Sirius, you're missing your 3D modeling assignment to watch this. Man, that's dedication. Thank you. I appreciate that. Banton, sorry if I've missed your question. Do you want to fire it in again and I will do the best? No, Liam, no, chip. Oh dear. Oh dear. David, we're all nuts. Yeah, I think everyone's a little crazy. Everyone's a little crazy. Yeah, I think Scott Andrew knows in particular how yeah, how crazy I can be. Deus Ex, yes I have, and I was actually just thinking about that yesterday when I was driving home, how much I enjoyed 3. It was just fantastic. Such a good game. Really, really enjoyed it. And I remember, just because I was thinking about the mission where you you know, you do the upgrade, you get the chip in, and then it ends up kind of screwing you over. And I just really liked that they had that in there, because it was like all the other quests up to that point, they'd been like things that you would just do automatically, but then they chucked this in, and they were wanting you to think about it, like, would you do this? Is this something that you want to do? Yeah. Okay, Benson, if your characters would form a group, who would lead? That's a tough one, because I guess they're all leaders in a way. Apart from maybe Miles and Waylon, like I don't think Waylon's a leader by any stretch. Miles probably, but then talking about the others, they're all very strong characters. Elliot definitely wouldn't be a leader. He would much rather pick people off one by one. But who would lead? Yeah, I guess it would kind of be between Noah, Leon, and Logan. And it would be a bit of a, I don't know. I think that's one of those scenarios where, you know, too many cooks, or, you know, too many chiefs. You know, you've got 3 very strong characters who all share kind of like very strong leadership qualities. Yeah. I don't know who would actually take that out. I actually don't know whether they would actually work very well together because of that reason. And especially Logan as he is now. God. Yeah. Roleplay Portal. It'd be interesting. Yeah, maybe. Axel, you can indeed give Logan a hug, and I think he needs one. I think he desperately needs one. He has had a really rough time, especially Point Lookout was just super rough for him. But yeah, things are going interesting for him at the moment. Kingdom Come, I'm definitely going to be role-playing Kingdom Come. It looks like an absolutely fantastic game. Curse the Vandal, how deep is Zealand? Will you have to eat and drink, and will injuries get worse if not treated? Yes, 100%. And that's what I'm really excited about, because we have focused so heavily on the survival side of things. Because you need to drink, because you need to eat, food and water is it's so important. And especially, I think when we're doing because we've played other zombie pen and paper games in the past, and I've just found that that's never really a main point. It's never really discussed. It's never really part of it, and I feel like that is the most important thing. It's the most important thing, is your survival, that need to eat, that need to drink, and that's what this does. It really punishes you over time for not eating, for not drinking, and yeah, that's why I feel like you are going to be more likely to do unsavory things to survive. Yeah. But yeah, the injury system is completely, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Yeah, Scott in the comments can attest to that. Yeah, he's got some broken ribs at the moment, and I think they're still hurting pretty damn bad. But yeah, they do get worse if you don't. The body does heal by itself, but yeah, if you left an open wound, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. Yeah. Okay, having a look. Metro, I would like, yeah, Gallade, I would like to have a look at Metro eventually. The thing is, with Metro and it's left my brain. It's absolutely just everything's pouring out my ear today. God damn. What is our other Russian survival? You have the zone. Oh, why is it out my mind? Yes, but Metro and the game that has completely left my head. Oh dear. Oh dear. One of you will tell me and I'll be able to scream it out, and I don't know why I can't remember it at all. Stalker. Okay, I got it before you all told me. Stalker. Boom. There we go. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, so Stalker. I've wanted to do those. I've really wanted to do those, but yeah, I'm not very good at a Russian accent. I'm not good at all. I might be able to try and play as a character who isn't Russian in that scenario, maybe. But I just feel like I would want to put a lot of practice into doing a Russian accent before that. My Russian accent is no good. No, yeah, nope, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah. So I won't be going. I won't be going there. I don't want to offend anyone. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, Booty. No, I can't quite. It's no good. It's definitely no good. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to. I really would, because I feel like there are such good games, especially with some of the mods. Like the Misery mod for Stalker just makes it into something that's pretty amazing. So yeah. Chris, how do I feel about my fan art, and do I have a favorite? I could never select a favorite, but honestly, it's awesome. I remember just getting my very first fan art I got. Now, Sean, was that from you? I'm trying to remember if that was from you or not. You'll be able to let me know in the chat if it was. But the very first fan art I got was for Project Zomboid. And that's when I first started, and that was amazing to get fan art from that, because I don't know, it was something that just kind of blew me away, and even now, just getting more and more. Yeah, it makes my day. It really does. Yeah. Maybe Sean isn't here now. Maybe. No, Scott, there ain't no way I'm gonna do a Russian accent now. Oh dear. Yeah. So it is kind of getting towards the end of the stream, the end of the town hall. I unfortunately didn't get to answer as many questions this time, but I feel like, the town hall is just a good chance to kind of do a bit of an update and let you know where things are going and how things are. Will I ever collaborate with other role players? Yes, Sean, it was you. Thank you, Sean. You were the very first person to send me that fan art, and it was awesome. It was really cool. It's actually still on the Facebook page. Yeah, so we are going to be rolling into some Miscreated now. So I'm going to be creating a separate stream. I will have I will cover what the server is going to be in that, and I will chuck it in the description as well. So hopefully those of you that do have Miscreated will be able to join and try and join me, because yeah, we're gonna have some fun, and I hope that no one comes and kills me. Hopefully we'll be able to find each other. Who knows, we might not be able to even find each other, because the game is quite large, but nevertheless it will be a live version of Miscreated, so it should be interesting. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up now. We probably will start Miscreated in about 15 minutes to half an hour. Within that time period, you will see the stream pop up. It will definitely be within that time period. I just need to quickly grab some breakfast because I'm starting to get starving. I hope you all had fun today. I enjoyed it. It goes by so fast though. It goes by really quickly. Now, those of you who have joined late, there is a Discord server now, so that's in the description. Head on into there. I'm going to pop in there before we start Miscreated as I'm kind of setting things up and have a chat to you all. I will see you all soon. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. Next time we're having this, I will be in another country, and that's going to be hella interesting. So until next time, stay tuned. Peace. Good night.